Pokemon Diamond, one of my favourite entries into the Pokemon franchise. Now I love the original game, but ever since Pokemon Black and White, I have disliked every Pokemon game that has been released. Yes, including the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire. Feel free to hate me in the comments. Now it's the Ruby and Sapphire remakes that made me wary about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, as I thought these remakes would be way too easy and other redundant features from some of the other newer gens would have made it into these games. That's when I thought, why don't I make it more challenging? Now, I could have gone and done a regular old Nuzlocke challenge, but I thought I should make it even more interesting. That's when I had the idea to let my viewers suggest and add rules to the game every time the community channel points limit had been reached. This meant that every so often an extra rule would be implemented at random, thereby forcing me to find a workaround to finish the game. Not only that, but there was another rule. Every time the smaller community channel points limit had been reached, I'd release a Pokemon from my party at random. So with these rules in effect, I was ready to start my run. Starting the game, I proceeded through Rowan's speech and discovered that the standard rival name was no longer allowed. You can't enter that name, no way! Bad times. We'll keep it PG. Now that we were actually in control of our character, I took some time to enjoy the art style and then I was on my way to Poop's house.
They're fucking cute!
There, I was told we needed to go to a nearby lake, so that's what we did. Only to be attacked by a wild Pokemon that meant I needed to choose my starter. Well, for the chat to choose my starter, and this is where it all begins. With my Piplup named Pee-Pee, I venture towards the next town, expanding my party along the way, catching a Bidoof and a Starly, and that's when the first rule got added. 3, 2, 1. No switching Pokemon. It added a slight bit of difficulty in regards to type matchups, but it wasn't a problem yet, so I carried on until I ran into Poop again. Once again, the no switching wasn't an issue for this battle, it just made it slightly longer because I wasn't able to switch out my Starly to fight his Turtwig, so this fight still ended up being an easy clap. Catching the last two Pokemon to fill my party, I continued to the first gym. With Pee-Pee being a great type matchup, the first gym leader was an easy win, only needing to switch out when Pee-Pee fainted against Cranidos, leaving Budu to secure the win. After collecting the first gym badge, I ventured on, defeating Team Galactic, evolving Pee-Pee, and then obtaining a Pokemon I didn't expect at all. Would you mind taking this Pokemon? I think it would be perfect for you. Wait, what? Yes, it actually turns out that if you have save data from Sword or Shield on your Nintendo Switch, you receive a Jirachi. You can also receive a Mew if you have save data from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Anyways, I carried on my journey, evolving Abra into Kadabra, trading that with a viewer in order to obtain Alakazam, then running through the second gym with absolute ease, securing me the second gym badge. That's when the challenge was reached and I had to release a Pokemon. It was at this point I had to let go of my Pee-Pee. After switching in my Psyduck to become the new powerhouse of my team, it was time to add another rule to the mix. And spin the wheel! Fuck! No healing items allowed, meaning no revives and no potions. This could get a bit tricky later on. After spamming rollout with Bigoof for some easy battles, it didn't take long for yet another rule to be added. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel! No repels allowed. Okay, so not really a big disadvantage, but you'll bet there'll be a lot of Zubats heading my way. And oh wait, what's that? Another Pokemon has to be released? My viewers really didn't want me to catch a break here at all. 3, 2, 1... Ah! My Alakazam. It had to be my Alakazam, right? I mean, why would I be allowed to have any luck? At least my viewers were sympathetic though. After a bit of an unsettling meeting with Cyrus, I pushed on, training my Psyduck to realise her true power. Oh, but first we had to teach Poop not to mess with us again, wiping out his entire team with Psyduck until outmatched by Grotle, and then finishing the battle off with Bulbasaur. Continuing the journey, I kept training my Psyduck and collected another Kadabra for the ride. Entering a double battle, this is where no switching Pokemon rule first began to affect me. My entire team was wiped out, but battling them separately, I took my revenge easily. Now that I was in Veilstone, I went straight for the gym and after solving the puzzle, began the battle with Maylene. Knowing that I could easily beat her with Psyduck's psychic attacks... Oh wait. Shit. Okay, Big Oof's rollout should do the trick and no. Okay, so I sent out Bulbasaur to finish her off and... Jesus! Not my proudest moment, but in the end I cheesed it with Jirachi, securing me the 3rd gym badge. Walking outside, Dawn told me she needed help taking out some galactic grunts who stole her Pokedex, so that's what I did. Until the unthinkable rule came into play. So let's spin it again! Oh my god! I may have been happy that it didn't land on restarting the game on a whiteout, but only using Pokemon whose names start with a vowel was going to be the absolute bane of my existence. Before arranging my team to abide by this rule, I had to release yet another Pokemon, and I think my feelings were summed up pretty nicely here. 3, 2, 1, now. No! Oh, actually, we can't use Psyduck anyway. Bye. Yeah, it wasn't a major issue. So now that I'm only left with Pokemon whose name starts with a vowel, Yuri Geller, a Kadabra that I plan on trading with a viewer, and Egg. From here on, this run required some grinding on my part. And that, my friends, ends part 1. Part 2 will be released soon, but until then you can find me continuing the run live on Twitch if you don't mind the spoilers of what part 2 has in store. I'll be streaming on Twitch on Friday, 8 PM UK time, and Saturday from 2 PM UK time at twitch.tv/Virtuwolf. I hope to see you guys there and see what new rules you guys come up with to add to this run, so keep an eye out for part 2 guys. See you next time.